I've always preached the ECOWAS of a common law that has to do with an ECOWAS parliament elected directly by the people, and the leaders be the one to sign whatever bill goes through the ECOWAS parliament. When the 15 heads of states have signed that, then we know the members of the ECOWAS parliament will be doing their job. I've argued this thing on so many counts to explain that this is the problem I absolutely believe is wrong with West Africa, as it's obvious that no single country in West Africa can solve her own problem, but together we stand. And there's nothing that explains what I'm trying to tell you more than a very young girl who gave a demonstration and illustration vividly of the strength in number and the strength in unity. And she said 3 lessons to learn from the broom. 1, she said we have to be united, because united, she said, we stand. Indeed, divided, we fall. The second one, she said, strong foundation. Although when she was talking about the strong foundation, she happened to be demonstrating and illustrating with the base, and she mentioned the bound, that round thing that held the broom together. Yes, and that thing that held the broom together, she's a child. I want to tell you, what holds the broom together is why the broom takes its shape and the way it is. That thing that girl is showing you is what I said is the law. When the law is relaxed, everybody go their way. But when the law is strong and not elastic, that anyone can do, it hold all of them together. Indeed, the girl demonstrated with how you can destroy a broom alone, but together you can't break them. And says collectively they solve all problems, because nobody can attack any one of them, and everyone's problem. So now let me show this video to you and have a look.
3 lessons to learn from the broom. As simple as this broom looks, there are 3 major lessons to learn from this broom, especially relating to family. Number 1, unity is power. Now look at this broom. They are all wrapped together and it's very hard to break. Watch me. But if you pull out one, it's very, very easy to break. As a family, you have to be united like this broom. Because if you are, it will be difficult for any enemy to destroy you. They won't even want to attack you because they have seen you're all united together. Remember, united we stand, divided we fall. Number 2 lesson to learn from this broom. A strong foundation yields great increase. Now look at the foundation of this broom. They are all together. Can't you see how tight it is? These are different members coming from one foundation. Because the foundation is strong, they all have one purpose, which they achieved together. Just imagine I untie this broom. They will all scatter around. And it will be easy for the different members to go missing or to be destroyed, because there's no strong foundation that ties them together. Just imagine this is tied up. Would it perform its duty? Won't it be bending? It won't be able to sweep. So protect your roots. Families should not allow themselves to be torn apart, because the children born into the home, the grandchildren, and the great-grandchildren will all learn from the foundation. Number 3, there's always a solution when we rub minds. You know the duty of a broom is to sweep. You cannot carry one strand of a broom and to be able to sweep. When a family reasons together, they will achieve their purpose. Nobody is an island. No one knows it all. So it's important for families to come together and discuss ways forward. Remember, the different strands of the broom come together to sweep. As a family, when you come together, you solve those problems easily. So many problems are solved only when a family reasons together. So I hope you learned this great lesson from the room. So these lessons are not only for family
Again,
members, but for
it's simple. She made it so simple. And in her illustration, she showed us, demonstrated how difficult it is when we are together. And she picked a broom and tried to break it, a stick of broom, and tried to break it. And sure, she was able. But when she tried to break all of them, it was impossible. So together, indeed, we stand. Together we stand. There is unity in strength. However, or there is strength in unity. However, she went on to say that the base, and I remember saying that the base that we taught, a strong foundation, she called it a strong foundation. What even shape our behavior and character and everything, and hold us together and give us the chance, like you have Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. They just wake up one day, they say they are going. There's no law to tell us how to deal with them. In West Africa, that will have been totally impossible. Why? Because there will have been a law on how to deal with them. We're using international law. International law doesn't work. It doesn't work for us. Treaty law doesn't work. The leaders that went to sign for anything to be, yes, we want to be democratic, it's only the president that went to sign. Remove the president and it's over. But if you have the people voting directly for the members of the ECOWAS parliament, they will make that kind of law with me. So the president, and then the members of ECOWAS parliament elected directly. I remind you every day the importance of we standing up, the ECOPAL joining us. We need this reform to change the ECOWAS parliament reform, ECOPAL reform. Change this thing. We need to fight for it. We need to stand for it, because there are so many people within ECOWAS, outside ECOWAS, who are benefiting. Someone like Dangote selling crude oil, cement, crude oil, petrol to everyone, crude oil across West Africa. He makes his money in dollar, just the way Coca-Cola make their money in dollar. So we are all the fools here. We need a law. When we have a law, it will tell us how we will sit down, putting heads and mind together on how. Law is about how to do things, how to solve our problem. If we don't have a law, we can never solve any problem. And the law come with the parliament. The kind of people we elect into the ECOWAS parliament will determine the kind of parliamentarians, will determine the kind of law we get. And we have a chance. Every 4 years, remove them, replace them with another one. This is the beauty of democracy. Democracy is based on the fact that you want to be changing, because every generation, every 4 years, a lot of things will have changed. New people will have been on the stage. So if every 4 years you have a different set of people, why should somebody sit down for 5 generations to say, no, he should be the only one who has a common sense? You need to change. As the law is changing, time is changing, everything will be changing. So every 4 years, you choose somebody to lead you, rather than having some people coming with weapons. No, choose someone to lead you. Whatever he does, he needs to be there for 4 years, unless it's exceptionally necessary. Then if he finish 4 years, he go for renewal of office. They give him the mandate again for another 4 years. 8 years is more than enough. More than enough for whatever you want to do. When he finishes, gone, somebody else come. Good or bad, you vote for him, you keep him until after 4 years you decide what to do to him. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of association, democracy give it to us. Let us take advantage. Join, send your comment, tell us what we think. I know you support the young lady in the video. Thank you. Send your comment. Let's hear from you.